Drawakab, Zwolf, Might, Dolorowa, Sith, Ne. Backward flows time, world this in. In this world, time flows backward. Drawakab, Zwolf, Might, Dolorowa, Sith, Ne. Zmelsaub, Kingip, Thue, Irt, Uth, Ut, Dunratir, Dutjerk, Dana, Devumir, Flesh, Na, Tup, Zerschworg, Uth, Ut, Kas, Ingepash, Ni, Dirjek, Z, T, Dra, Znert, It, Znekingip, It, Nuckingip, Ut, Lubjate, Uth, Na, Selp, Dna, Judebrag, Uth, Murph, Dutfil, Z, Stiep, Nuerb, Isham, Ye. Backward flows time, world this in. Blossoms pink with tree the two returned, crated and removed, shelf A on put. Grocers thee to sack, shopping A in, carried is it. Hard turns it, pinkens it. Pinken to table the on placed, and garbage the from lifted is, peach brown, mushy A. A mushy brown peach is lifted from the garbage and placed on the table to pinken. It pinkens, it turns hard, it is carried in a shopping sack to the grocer's, put on a shelf, removed and crated, returned to the tree with pink blossoms. In this world, time flows backward. Droa cab, zwolf, might, doloroa, siv, ne. Backward flows time, world this in. In this world, time flows backward. Nurses she, crawls she, smaller grows, bed before night at to red is, sister younger her to stories tells she, dishes thee with helps, house there by woods the through walking, mother her with hours spends, parents her with home at lives she, happiness of tears crying, sister and parents her with, gymnasium thee from graduates she, classes attends she, glances his returns, university thee of library thee in, time first the for husband her sees she, firm breasts her, brown and long hair her, soft becomes skin her, him to love makes, mountains thee of foot thee at him with walks, store chemists his at accounts thee with husband her helps she. Events current and history discusses, and friends meets she. Night at and hour lunch her during reads she. Class after them with argues, students her loves she. History teaching begins. Gymnasium thee at party retirement a to goes she. Tones new with resonates voice her. Streaks brown with darkens hair white her. Friends visit. Country thee through travel they. Laugh, jokes tell, together meals eat they. House there becomes house her. Her to speaks, out straightens, over stoops stands he. Pink become cheeks his, hours in. House her into carried is, face whitened with, husband her day one. Work her like she when smiles she. Crochets and dresser her of drawer bottom the from yarn and needles take she. Weather good in cafes at tea drinks. Friend a visits occasionally, market thee to goes. House small her from excursions makes woman the. Faces, peoples, chairs, tables of images and lines and light into themselves gather shadows vague. Music, voices hears she. Face her in lines heavy thee loses. More eats, strength gains woman the, gradually. Visitors few are there. Pass years, stones on leaves dead of rustle the like, scratchy breathing her, gone hearing her, gone almost eyesight her, swollen and red face her, moving hardly. Chair A in sits, woman withered A. Droa cab, zwolf, miat, doloroa sith ne. Backward flows time, world this in. In this world, time flows backward. The anticipation of that rush of the blood, that time when he will be young and unknown and unafraid of mistakes, overpowers him now as he sits in his chair in the auditorium in Stockholm, at great distance from the tiny voice of the president announcing his name. On those evenings, his heart will pound as if he were in love. But some evenings, he will return to his desk knowing he has learned things about nature that no one has ever known, ventured into the forest and found light, gotten hold of precious secrets. Day and night he will work, making many false starts, filling the trash basket with unsuccessful chains of equations and logical sequences. His thoughts quickly shift 20 years to the future, when he will work alone in a small room with only pencil and paper. The man thinks briefly about the award he is to receive. He shakes hands with the president of the Swedish Academy of Sciences, receives the Nobel Prize for Physics, listens to the glorious citation. A middle-aged man walks from the stage of an auditorium in Stockholm, holding a medal. Droa cab, zwolf, miat, doloroa sith ne. Backward flows time, world this in. In this world, time flows backward. Face his on rain April cold the fields, coffin thee on dirt of handful a throws, friend his of graveside at stands man but he does not weep. Talk, sailing go, together ale drink will them of two the wen, laughing and bed his out be friend will his when, strong be will lungs, friends his when, day thee to a head looks he. He does not weep. Window thee of glass down slide will rain the wen, gently nod will friend his, and unloved and old growing of fear his describe will he when. Table flat, low, a on sandwiches have will friend his and he when. Future thee in remembers he day, particular a for longingly waits he. Droa cab, zwolf, miat, doloroa sith ne. Backward flows time, world this in. In this world, time flows backward.